region has plenty of open jobs today, more than 26,000 on any given day that are listed on ImaginePittsburgh.com. The regional unemployment rate is a little more than 5%, below both the state and national averages. Yet the unemployment rate among veterans is much higher, almost 8% in some cases. One big challenge has been translating military skills into civilian terms. Well, next week, dozens of employers are stepping up to help. On Wednesday, November 19th, they'll be participating in the Hiring Our Heroes Veterans Employment Forum at Heinz Field, organized by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and the Allegheny Conference with support from PNC and Chevron. The event will bring together veterans ready to work with employers ready to hire. The extra effort is important because transitioning out of the military can be a bit of a challenge. Jim Yauger is HR Innovation Lead at VetAdvisor. And Meredith Fahey is Workplace Project Manager with the Allegheny Conference, which of course co-produces this program. Welcome. Good to see both of you.
Thanks for having us, Bill.
Yeah, Jim, I'll start with you. A little bit about your military service. How long you been out? What are you doing?
Sure. I'm an Army veteran, 1st Cat Division. Transitioned out in 2005, and it's been an experience. There's certainly challenges along the way after transitioning out, but there's good pathways in place. Getting a good education is obviously a key part of that, and then finding a career path that is of interest to you and has a sustainable wage is very important to find.
Yeah, I would think it'd be a bit of a. You think so many people go into the military when they're very young. They've really not experienced much except from living with their family, right? And then all of a sudden they're within the military. Now you have to adjust to the civilian world.
Yeah, it's I mean, just as going into the military, it's quite a transition. Coming back from the military is another difficult transition. Many issues present themselves, anything from challenges with education to behavioral health issues to again just finding that career that is right for you. They can all present pretty insurmountable challenges at times.
Yeah, Meredith, I wonder, because you've been working on the front lines of developing the Service to Opportunity program we just heard about, and more broadly on this issue of veterans and getting them plugged into the workforce. It does seem that the civilian employers and the military who are mustering out kind of speak a different language when it comes to work.
Right. It's one of the largest challenges, actually, is that they do speak different languages, and so translating that experience and translating your occupation, even just your MOS occupation, into what that would equate in the civilian world is a challenge. And so Service to Opportunity is a new program that will help to ease kind of that burden.
Yeah, we saw a little bit about that in the previous segment, that a veteran, or I guess an active military person who knows who's going to muster out, can just type in sort of information about themselves and what they do, and the software sort of does this translation automatically.
Right. So you plug in your MOS code and it'll tell you what that experience would be in the civilian world. But beyond that, STO also has an interest assessment, so you can start to see what are your interests, and then we have a great resume builder that is taking language already that has been translated to the civilian side and kind of inputs that. So STO really does ease that translation burden.
And we have the opportunity here. Now, I know STO is pretty much focused on energy and manufacturing jobs, but there's a lot of jobs available in the region right now.
Yeah, at any given time we have about 26,000 open positions. Within the STO job families, there are about 2,000 open positions at any given time.
That's just energy and manufacturing, and those targeted.
That's just in those 17 job families.
17 jobs, yeah.
There's a plethora of opportunity.
Do you think this kind of tool, this kind of service can make a difference for a lot of veterans?
I certainly do think it can make an impact. As Meredith said, there's plenty of opportunity here. We have lots of great, hardworking, energetic veterans, young veterans specifically, the post 9/11 era, here in the Pittsburgh region, and anytime we can add to the opportunities that are available to them, we're not only helping them individually, but we're also helping our region. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Think about the post 9/11 veterans too. They have this new GI Bill, which I understand is pretty rich in terms of the doors it can open for them and the kind of education and training it can help them get.
Sure, it's a very robust program as in comparison to the previous programs. For example, I got my education using the Montgomery GI Bill, which is the previous edition, but the post 9/11 version is, as I say, quite robust and really provides the opportunity for the veteran to focus on their education. So not have to worry about maintaining a full-time job if they don't want to do that, but they can really just put their time and effort into their education and really take that all in so that they can then be that valuable asset to our region once they're completed their education.
Really exciting, Meredith. Only a few seconds left, but we've got to talk about the Hiring Our Heroes thing coming up this week. It's for both employers and for veterans, right? Yeah,
it's very exciting. It's the first time that Hiring Our Heroes is hosting a 2-day job summit off of a military base. So it's the first civilian location. The first day on Tuesday is employer focused, and the second day is veteran focused, and that's going to end at Heinz Field with a job fair from 1 to 4.
And dozens of employers are going to be there, right? If veterans
dozens
are looking for
upon
work.
Dozens. We have over 65 employers signed up, and you can continue to sign up at vetsforum.org.
Vetsforum.org. Not too late to attend. Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday and Wednesday next week.
Meredith Fahey from the Allegheny Conference, Jim Yauger from VetAdvisor. Thank you both so much.
Thanks, Bill, for having us.
Thank you, Bill.
It's going to take more than repatriating veterans to fill our region's growing number of jobs. We'll find out about a big new investment in building the workforce of the future from within. Stay with us.